Valkyrae and Cinna were attacked by a stream sniper? Let me explain. So of course, Valkyrae and Cinna were doing a sister-thon. They were doing a subathon together for the month. I think they were 7 or 6 days in when they actually got attacked by a stream sniper on Santa Monica Pier.
Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no!
Hey,
Stop!
Whoa!
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Get away from
now.
me.
Security!
Are you harassing us?
What's going on? Go ahead.
Right now. Kill you right now. Kill you right now.
So very briefly, they were doing an in real life segment of their stream going to Santa Monica Pier, and there was, of course, this person who came up to them, asked for a photo. They interacted, they walked away, they said they were nice. Then they came back later wearing something different and asked for one of their numbers.
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh.
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. I'm gonna keep following her.
You see them in the clip, Cinna and Valkyrae are calling for security and things like that. So a lot of people are querying this and questioning why didn't they have a security guard with them, like a bodyguard or things like that. But I think this is obviously a very shocking thing to happen, obviously horrible in any way that you look at it. Where this man was obviously told no with getting a number, and then his instant thought was to run at them or be aggressive towards them, which is just outrageously bad. They're calling for security, and it is a conversation that has been had online. Like the instant reply was, why don't they have a bodyguard, security guard to be with them and make sure things like this don't happen? But I think the first thing you should be thinking is, why is the man moving like that? Why is he moving aggressive? Why is he running at them? I know there's another thing that people would reply to that being like, of course, the man there is an absolute schmuck and wrong for what he's done. But the question is, when you are a celebrity or in the public eye or have that many people following you, there will be people, especially in the streaming world, that will form a parasocial relationship with you. They will think that you're best friends, or even further than that, they'll think that you're in a relationship, or like you're in love with each other. They're gifting you subs, you're grateful for it, they read that the wrong way, etc. You're talking for hours on stream, they read it the wrong way, and so on and so on. So if you are, a public figure or someone that is known by many, especially in a content creation world as well, maybe you should, if you are doing in real life streams, should be prepared and have that security or bodyguard with you. But I'm leaning more to, why did the man move like that? Because they have done in real life segments and not had that issue in the past. I actually think the situation and how bad it is and stuff actually links to something we spoke about previously in another video about Pokemon on a podcast, talking about why there are less women streamers and why there are less women on the same level and same scale as a Cinna or an IShowSpeed. And I think this might be a little example why maybe there aren't as many big streamers that are women doing what Cinna and IShowSpeed do. Think about IShowSpeed. Last year did a whole tour around Europe. Not so long ago did a whole tour around South America. To my knowledge, and bear in mind I don't watch every minute of it, to my knowledge he never got attacked, never had any sort of encounter in that way, shape or form. Do tell me in the comments below if I am wrong. And I know Cinna actually does more just chatting streams, but I don't think when he has done in real life that he's had many issues like that, where he's had to have his security do something to prevent someone running aggressively towards him. So the point I'm making is, some of the biggest streamers are in real life streamers. They go about, they film, they get someone recording them as they go about their day and things like that. And I think there is a question to be had there. Can women streamers do that as easily as male streamers? And I think the instant reply is probably not. You're going to get people that will approach them in a similar manner to what we saw there and just do what men do, really. If we're going to be honest with you, a lot of men are like that, especially with the whole thing of, can I get your number? No, sorry. Then they instantly go aggressive and be like, well, you're ugly anyway, and then they run off or they walk off or they get aggressive. You know what I mean? I think there is a conversation to be had there. Can women streamers do that as comfortably? And then of course you're going to reply, and I can already predict the comments, just get security, get a bodyguard team around you. That don't come cheap. And you're implying that these streamers have that exposable income to be able to do that, and then you're going to reply, don't do in real live streams. Well, the in real life segments of the IShowSpeed streams are the reason he's probably blown up to the degree that he has. because he goes out and does mental things all the time. I think it is just an interesting extension to the conversation we had previously, but obviously they've come out and said that they're completely fine now. They spoke to the police and things like that. There was actually going to be something that I spoke about in a video, but this happened, so I wanted to talk about that primarily, but I will mention it here. Obviously the Pokemon video we mentioned already about why there's less women streamers in that top 20, and why none are on that level of Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed, and a lot of people replied, well, because you lot are just sitting there, you know, not actually doing content like they are, so of course you're not going to be as big. And of course Kai Cenat is well known for his massive subathon that he did, Mafiathon, and now Valkyrae and Cinna are doing their own subathon. So people are making instant comparisons, and they took a clip, and basically this person tweeted this. They took a clip where obviously they were just sitting down, Pokimane, Cinna and Valkyrae were just having a conversation on stream, and basically saying, well, this is why you're not a big streamer like them, because you're just sitting there talking, doing nothing, doing this, while Kai Cenat was out here doing this, get celebrities on every 5 minutes. And Cinna basically replied saying what I've kind of said in the past, that Kai Cenat definitely has a massive team to help him do all of those things, whereas she is just doing it on her own. Like, she was planning things herself, you know, more of a, you know, I don't want to say like a proper streamer, but more of like a relatable sort of thing for a streamer to do. You're not going to be able to, I do unique ideas all the time and things like that on my stream. Make sure you check it out, Floppylegss, the link's in the bio. But I can't do what Kai Cenat does. I can't get a new set and a new costume every time I play a Batman game. Do you know what I mean? And the majority, I think literally only like a handful of streamers, like maybe like 10 streamers could potentially do that themselves. Whether they'd want to is another question. But the majority of streamers, of course, I'm a very small, tiny, minute streamer. There's many people bigger than me that still wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I don't think Kai should be the example. I generally don't. I think he's transcended what it is to be a streamer now and what it is capable and potential and possible to be a streamer. I don't think even the biggest streamers could potentially do what he's doing, because he's got a team, he's got funding from other, he's not just like, he's transcended just being a streamer. Do you know what I mean? He's got a whole team around him, and it just makes me think, because you know for a fact if IShowSpeed did any like a boot camp or did that, you know, or Kai Cenat, then people would not have an issue with it and they wouldn't call it out, or they would at least acknowledge it. But they didn't acknowledge it when Cinna and Valkyrae done it, and you know, I think it is just this whole thing of people just trying to hate. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that obviously an absolutely terrible thing that happened to Cinna, Valkyrae and Emiru, and they have said that they're okay. But look, people just need to do better, and like, there is a conversation deeply to be had about parasocial relationships within streaming. I think it is a massive thing for those big streamers, especially the big women streamers. I think there are a bunch of people that actually have created this whole world in their head that they're in a stronger relationship with them, or they have like, not ownership, but they have control over them. You know, like, I'm giving you subs, take my number. Like, no, that's not how it works. Okay, make sure you drop a sub if you haven't subbed already, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for coming through. I've been Floppylegss, and I'll see ya when I see ya.